Wow, I am having some issues with this vlogging. I'm going to try to keep this really short because I feel like it's unable to upload anything beyond 10 minutes. So I'm just going to do a quick summary of my last 4 days. I'm on day 9 of phase 2, and I have been in a professional kitchen in the last 2 days. I just wanted to give you an update on that. It was a little bit challenging. I definitely did have to taste a few things that weren't obviously on protocol. A lot of rich foods that I had to partake in. It's a difficult thing to explain to someone that isn't in a kitchen, but I mean in a professional kitchen. But if you're telling people that you're on a diet in a kitchen and you can't taste anything, it's very frowned down upon, because that is your job, to taste everything and to make sure you know what it tastes like, so you can A, recreate it yourself, B, train other people on those dishes that come in. And me coming in as the senior sous chef of this restaurant, it was very important that I taste everything. So unfortunately, I did go against my protocol, but I did it in small amounts, and I tasted what I needed to taste and nothing more. I was able to have a small piece of fish and in the afternoon, but I really wasn't able to keep as strict to my diet as I usually am. Like, I had one grissini stick, half a grapefruit, and I was unable to pack any other of my snacks, and so it was a little difficult. And after that day had ended, I was exhausted and I was drained, and I went directly to bed without having my second HCG meal, just because A, I wasn't hungry, and I was a little bit nauseous, and I think it was probably at the end of the day I consumed about 3 tablespoons of butter, and with all of these rich sauces and all these butter-based sauces. Um, so the following day, I was feeling really low energy, very sick, and not sick, but just like exhausted and tired, more than I've ever been on this diet, and definitely in general, I just couldn't snap out of it. So I kept really strict to my protocol the following day. I was able to have my 2 lunches. I packed my snacks. I was prepared for it. As I wasn't being as watched the second day around, it was easier for me to forgo the tasting of a lot of the items. Something about my personal schedule now is I had to go in for those 2 days just because I had free time to go into those 2 days. I don't really start my job there for another week and a half. And the reason is because I am currently on contract with a restaurant in Brooklyn as their consultant, which ends pretty soon. But so in my spare time, I wanted to get into this kitchen, and just to the kitchen that I will be working at in a week and a half, just so I can get a handle on some of the on the way it works, so I'm not just blind when I go in. So the following day, like I said, I was very low energy, and I don't know if it's because I've been kind of going into these 12-hour work days again, running around with very little calorie intake, and very little energy to begin with. I mean, 500 calories a day isn't much, and to be on your feet for 12 hours out of a day and kind of running around in a fast-paced world is taxing, and beyond taxing than I'm aware of what's going on with my body, as far as the being sleepy and tired and low energy. So it makes somewhat sense. So I came home on day 6 of my, or day 7 of my phase 2, and I just went right to sleep. And day 8, which was yesterday, Friday, and a free day for me, I woke up feeling great. I had all my energy back. It didn't bother. The day before hadn't phased me at all. That night when I came home, though, before, I was in full ketosis, and yesterday morning when I weighed myself, I had lost over 2 pounds. The day 7, when I had gone off of protocol and tasted those foods, I gained half a pound, which was not as much as I thought I would. So I think it's pretty good that yesterday on day 8 that I lost over 2 pounds, which puts me at about a release of 10 pounds, over 10 pounds in 8 days. And I am currently on day 9, and I weighed myself this morning, and I have not gained or lost or released any weight. I am still exactly at 118. So I started off at 128.8, almost 129, and I am now exactly 118. So I think that this diet is absolutely working, and um, I'm feeling positive about it, and I am definitely impressed with my discipline because I've been known not to be a very disciplined person with food, and I don't know if it's because of my career or just me in general. I think I've always been a healthy eater, but putting that with what I do for a living, eating to me is not just it's it, it's not just to eat because I'm because I'm hungry. It's I'm a very luxurious eater, and I'll go out often, and I'll eat out every night, and I won't just have you know one meal. I'll have 3 or 4 courses, and it's an event. So it's really been satisfying to me to know that I'm able to keep with it, and even throughout all of these little challenges that have occurred up in the past few days, and that I am still losing weight consistently. And there's another thing. I do the chocolate delight, the HCG, with the raw cacao and the coconut oil. That has really definitely helped me. I think that has contributed to my weight loss as well. And I drink a ton of water, like so many liquids. I'm going to the bathroom all the time. It's almost obnoxious, but I definitely think it's just helping me release and clean out my system. So thank you very much for your support, and I look forward to watching more of your videos, and I hope to upload some videos of my own soon about some of the foods and the way I've been cooking on HCG too. Okay, thank you very much.